EOU men's basketball split the weekend at home in the Quinn Classic. Let me give a little bit of love to one of my sponsors first. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. Man, JB and the boys, it's wintertime. Go get your tires, man. They have all kinds of tires that you can choose from. You can look online, and anything you need for your car, go see JB and the boys. So this weekend, Quinn Classic, men's basketball. They went 1-1 over the weekend. They beat Carroll College 73-69 on Friday in overtime, and then they turned around and lost to Montana Western for the second time this year, 89-83. They're currently 1-4 on the season, but this is all preseason stuff. I'm not worried. This team's going to be really good. I'm going to pick them. I think the CCC picked them in the coaches poll to finish 4th. I'm going to go ahead and say they finish 2nd. That's my prediction for this EOU men's basketball team. I think C of I is going to return as conference champions. I don't think they're going to win another national championship like they did last year, but I think C of I will still be at the top of the CCC. Congratulations to Garrett Hawks from EOU men's basketball. He won CCC Player of the Week for the 2nd consecutive week. He had a really good weekend, and the men's basketball team will play again on the road at OIT in Klamath Falls on December 1st, so they got a nice break for Thanksgiving. The women's basketball team, however, don't have a nice break. Well, yeah, they do have a really nice break for Thanksgiving. Let me rephrase that. When your coach is also the AD and you play in Hawaii, you get to go on a Monday and not play till Friday. They went on Monday. They got there on Monday, BC. They don't
Hawaii?
have a game until Friday. You know what I mean?
You're putting that together?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're 3-0. They had a big win over Simpson this last weekend, 71-41. And this Friday they play Stanislaus State in Hawaii. And, yeah, that's the volleyball team got to go to Hawaii, the women's basketball, which is cool. I mean, they raised the money to do it, and they don't have a huge budget, you know what I mean? So some of that's fundraising, and you know, if they're doing it, do it. You know what I mean? May as well go and enjoy it. The women's volleyball team, they loved it in Hawaii this year. They all talked about how much fun they had, and it's a good trip, especially at the beginning of the season, to just kind of get some camaraderie, spend some time with your teammates, and get you in a position to try to repeat as CCC champions. And I predict they will. I mean, I think they're the best team in the CCC. They're 17th in the country right now, and they're only going to go up from here, I think.
Yeah.
EOU volleyball won their first-round play-in game, I should say, in the national tournament against Xavier of Louisiana on Saturday in typical fashion. They swept them. I think they have like 20 sweeps this year, which is unheard of. They're like 32-1 now. They go into pool play. But before we go to talk about pool play, let's look at some of the pictures from this Saturday. That's basketball, Benny. There we go. There's some volleyball. That was my fault. I put them in the wrong order. Anyways, that's this girl right here. She should have been CCC All-Conference. She got robbed in my eyes. Kiana Mack. She's a sophomore. Let's
just keep rolling, Benny.
Miley, Big My is her nickname. She's been on my show. Every match, this girl gives me at least 10 pictures like that. Every match.
She's enthusiastic.
5-time setter of the week, co-setter of the year in the CCC, Alexis McMurtry. And finally, the team. And that win over Xavier of Louisiana. That's got to be tough to be a team like Xavier of Louisiana, to come all the way here for one game, get swept, and then turn around and get on the plane and fly all the way back home and be done. Your season's done.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough. We don't generally lose the play-in round game because we're usually pretty high ranked.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It would have been a heartbreak if EOU loses right there, because then they don't even get to go into pool play. In their pool play round, they play Valley City University on Wednesday, November 29th, and then they turn around and play Montana Tech on December 1st. And whoever has the best record, with the tiebreaker being head-to-head and then sets and then points, moves on from there into the bracket round. So, I mean, we know what Montana Tech has. They beat C of I in their playing game, which is C of I's in our conference, and they beat them 3-1. We shouldn't have any trouble. We're ranked number 3 in the country. I think Valley City U is like I want to say 17, and Montana Tech's 12. So, I mean, it kind of breaks down like that. If you're the number 1 seed overall, you play like the last seed and a middle seed. I think we should have no problems advancing to the. I mean, this team has a chance at winning a national championship. I don't want to jinx them, but they really do, BC. It's crazy, which would be the first team national championship ever for EOU. Everybody wants to say, oh, in 1981, the club cross-country ski team won that. Well, yeah, that's not a real team. I don't care about that. Like, it's not a school-sanctioned team.
Right.
Like, this is a school-sanctioned conference team that legitimately has a shot at a national championship, which is awesome.
So when is that? Is that ongoing? When is that happening?
I said the dates.
I know, but tell me again. Sorry, I wasn't listening. So just
they heard it. November 29th and December 1st is the first 2 games of the year.
You asked.
And then, well, I mean,
yeah. So
November 29th, December 1st.
Okay, and so it's all over on December 1st.
No, that's
that's what I'm asking, dude. Yeah.
Well, I explained that too.
Okay.
Pool play.
Okay.
November 20th, and then the winner of that pool moves on to the bracketed play,
which
is over that next week.
Yeah, I don't know the dates exactly. Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
so.
no
yeah,
idea.
so I mean, if somebody wanted to tune in to when, if they are like the final games.
Yeah, I'll have that information, like before the final games.
So, but are they doing the pool play and the national championships all at the same location?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sioux City, Iowa.
Okay.
It all once you win your playing game, you're to the final site, is what it's called. And
okay.
The pool play, everything takes place in Sioux City, Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
November 29th, December 1st are the first 2 games for EOU. They're both at 1:00.
Okay.
Central time, so it'd be 11:00 our time.
Okay. All right.
And if you want to watch it, you can just go to eousports.com, click on the volleyball schedule, and then watch live. And I think it's like $10 or $8. It changes. The finals, though, so once we get to the semifinals and the finals are on ESPN3. So,
cool.
So you can watch it there if you have ESPN3.
Yeah. All righty.
Yeah.
So did you watch the Monday Night Football game between KC and...
I did. Most of it.
Yeah. Those 2, though, are in different divisions.
One's
though, right?
NFC, one's AFC.
So what was the
They played in the
purpose of
Super
that
Bowl
game?
last year.
Right, but what was...
You always play a few games so you play people in your division twice.
Right, okay.
And then it rotates based on what division you play in your own conference, and then you play one division in the NFC.
Okay.
So this is Kansas City's year to play the Eagles division in the the NFC.
So it just worked out that they...
Yeah, it just happened to be.
Yeah.
And they played in the Super Bowl last year, and the Kelsey brothers are really popular right now. And,
right. Yeah. No, and did those games count to their overall...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as your record. It doesn't count in your division record, but your division record doesn't matter unless you're tied. Okay. So it would be a tiebreaker, but your overall record is what gets you your place in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then if you're tied, they go to division.
Yeah.
But, they're not even in the same conference.
Right. Yeah, no, and that's why I enjoyed the game, but about halfway through it,
every team plays a whole division in the other conference every year.
Okay.
So, like, if the Chargers, if it's their Chargers are in the AFC, if it's their NFC West year, then they would play Seattle, Los Angeles, the 49ers, and I'm having a brain fart. Who else is in the NFC? Oh, Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
So they would play those 4 teams out of the NFC one year. And then the next year they'll play the NFC Central. And then the next week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just rotates like that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning Sports Report brought to you by Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. Go see JB and the boys.